China's food safety problem is becoming more and more serious, and it always makes people speechless. Faced with various takeaway food scandals, many people choose to buy groceries and cook at home. But in today's world of rampant toxic food, it's still hard to escape from the dangers. Every family needs to buy fruits and vegetables, but many Chinese people have to face this helpless situation. One woman filmed a video saying, "Look, these are cucumbers that look good when I bought them. They cost 41 cents for 500K. Look, 3 days later they have turned into cucumbers like this. They can grow at home. Who would dare to eat these cucumbers? Have a look." This is a box of tangerines I just bought. This is a piece of white paper put inside. I want to show you why your favorite tangerines taste so good and sweet. Take a look. Ah, look. What has the paper become? All of them were soaked in medicine. The man finds the secret that the dried dates look plump and they won't get moldy no matter how long they are stored. What mysterious thing was put in the water? I didn't understand what you said, but look how excellent you have done the job. Oh, now it's causing trouble for people. This is a man's helpless appeal, and it also explains one of the reasons why the shopping mall is deserted. That is, when the Chinese haven't gotten up yet, the soaked vegetables are immediately transported to the market and to the dining table. Don't stir and wash them. There is no one shopping in the mall now. Everyone has gone to the hospital because of your behavior. No need to wash the fruit anymore. Oh my God, what's necessary for you to soak them? Let them be what they are. Let's take a look at these unethical merchants who soak fruits and vegetables in various potions. There is nothing that merchants cannot do except what they cannot think of. Your conscience hearts must be black. No matter how good the medicine is, it can't whiten them. How can you guys sleep well at night? Doesn't your conscience hurt? Is it worth making the money this way? A young man filmed a video and said, "Before the dog ate whatever I ate, but now I eat whatever the dog eats." The young man went to a cold food store to buy 2 kilograms of pork head meat and cut 2 slices of pork head meat to feed the dog. However, the dog refused to eat, so the young man started to eat it himself. But not long after the meal, he had diarrhea. Then he suddenly realized that the dog did not eat the pig head because it smelled the meat was not fresh. Then the man went to the supermarket and bought a steamed bun. Then he took out another steamed bun made by his mother and put both two in front of the dog for it to choose. Sure enough, the dog chose the steamed bun made by his mother without hesitation. There are more similar stories. A young man bought some fried chicken bones at the street side store. When he got home, he gave a piece of the bone to a stray dog in the community. However, the dog just sniffed it but didn't eat it. A man places food at the grave of a deceased relative. This is a Chinese custom. They believe that the relatives in the underworld can get food by doing so. As a result, he discovered a shocking scene. Friends, I found a strange phenomenon today. Did you notice that all the flies landed on the steamed buns and dumplings my mother made? But they didn't even touch the side dishes I bought from the market. What's mixed in the dishes? It said that animals have a keen sense of smell, and the video below is equally shocking. Look, a mouse. Only this homemade steamed bun was eaten, and all other foods were not eaten. Look carefully, the 3 mooncakes were not eaten by mice, and the steamed buns bought in the market were not eaten by mice. But homemade steamed buns were eaten by mice. Mice won't eat this bread. Mice won't eat this bread. Do you all understand? Look at this chicken. It's fed corn and millet grown by farmers. It likes to sniff millet and leaves the corn alone. I don't know why. Food safety issues are really troubling the Chinese people. Under great pressure, the Chinese government pretends to show some high-sounding gestures to food safety issues. Chinese businesses have prepared countermeasures to such policies. Look, the production left all the question marks in the ingredient content column. Energy kilojoules, protein grams, fat grams, dietary fiber gram. And the below is ingredients confidentiality. It seems that the merchants were aware that they are in the wrong, and while taking care of the relevant departments, they simply pretend to be deaf and dumb when it comes to consumers. So, shockingly corrupted foods are still circulating in the market. I bought beef from a live streaming store and wanted to feed it to my child. How can I feed this kind of beef to my child? What is this? Look, the beef melts when you squeeze it. The color of the beef after blanching in water is like this. The beef is really rubbish. In China, even the water we drink cannot be guaranteed in quality. A netizen posted a video showing that in a food street in Guangzhou, restaurant staff used purified water buckets to collect water from public toilets and used it as a purified water to cook meals for customers. The Market Supervision Bureau said it would ask law enforcement officers to investigate. Let me talk to the village committee first. Since bathroom water is used to cook meals, we, the law enforcement officers, need to investigate and handle these matters. You can file a complaint first and see how things are going. Let our law enforcement officers handle it. In fact, it's the Chinese government's inaction that caused such serious health problems for the people. On December 29, 2024, a paper by a research team from Harbin Institute of Technology showed that 20 pesticides, including organic pesticides, were detected in the serum, urine, and cerebrospinal cord of urban people in China. The study participants included 52 men and 39 women, and paired serum and urine samples were collected from 100 individuals who underwent physical examinations at the same hospital in 2020. People in Africa don't even eat additives, so why should we eat them? The eggs we exported to Europe before contained a lot of antibiotics such as enrofloxacin. You know that the food standards in Europe are very, very high, and the eggs we exported to Europe were actually rejected. So where did the returned eggs go? Where are they now? Are those eggs sold to our people again? At present, my country has the highest incidence of cancer and the highest number of deaths due to cancer. The number of cancer cases in China is 3 times that in India. In recent years, China has ranked first in the world in both new cancer incidences and deaths. In China, the recent popular pre-prepared meals are generally recognized by the public to be harmful to the human body. Now, there are reports that the issue of pre-prepared meals has risen to the political level and is the product of the CCP's stability maintenance. In recent years, there have been many explosions and other accidents in China, and many of them are considered to be revenge by the lower classes. On December 18, 2024, a Beijing netizen posted that he had a friend who had run a restaurant in Beijing for decades. The two chatted about why all the restaurants now serve pre-prepared meals, and the main reason is the CCP stability maintenance requirements. First, restaurants are not allowed to use open flames. Gas pipelines have been cut off. Relevant departments check the fire protection of restaurants every day, and gas cylinders are not allowed to be brought into the city. Second, this means that most restaurants are unable to make fire to cook. Third, even the stores that used to have a front shop and a back factory in the urban area are not allowed to engage in processing and manufacturing due to various reasons such as environmental protection, consumption, and hygiene. Fourth, now not only are all restaurants selling prepared meals, but even bakeries and places selling pastries actually process the food in villages on the outskirts of Beijing and send it to the city. You just need to heat up the food in an electric oven. Fifth, there is no processing or operation required. All the pre-made foods can be solved with a microwave oven. Not so many people are needed in one location like in the restaurants. It can prevent people from gathering because of financial difficulties. Therefore, pre-prepared meals are not just a matter of economic benefits. Also, the pre-made foods will cause the restaurants and food industry to reduce labor, which means it will not provide job opportunities for those at the bottom of society, and that is in line with the CCP's so-called cleaning up Beijing's low-end population policy. Chinese people are becoming increasingly aware of the history and future of food safety issues. Some netizens have specially compiled the food safety incidents that have attracted widespread public attention in the 25 years from 1999 to 2024. These include, in 1999, paraffin wax was mixed with cooking oil in Jiaoqing, Guangdong province, causing 681 people to be poisoned. In 2001, toxic pork in Heiyuan, Guangdong Province caused 484 citizens to be poisoned. In 2002, cattle, pig blood, and chemical raw materials were used to make fake duck blood in Changchun, Jilin Province. In 2003, the Jinhua DDVP ham incident in Zhejiang Province. In 2004, the big-headed baby toxic milk powder incident that caused some infant deaths and caused a large number of infants to suffer from severe malnutrition. In 2005, the Sudan red salted duck eggs incident. In 2006, the artificial honey incident. 2008 has two, the melamine tainted milk powder incident and the artificial fresh red dates incident. In 2010, the gutter oil incident. Then the clenbuterol incident in 2011, the gelatin yogurt incident in 2012, the toxic food incident in 2013, the ginger incident in 2015, zombie meat incident in 2015, dark workshop takeaway incident in 2016, cadmium rice incident in 2017, counterfeit beverage incident in 2018, mice body and old jar pickled cabbage incident in 2022, fake Thailand fragrant rice incident in 2023, the presence of carcinogens Mei Tsai Cow Row incident in 2024, the kerosene and cooking oil mixed loading incident in 2024. From these incidents, we can see that in China, the phenomena of toxic, harmful, counterfeit, and adulterated food are prevalent in almost all foods that people can eat. Netizen said, after sorting out the food safety incidents in the past 25 years, I lamented that it's not easy to live to this day. These are the ones with the greatest impact. If you look into smaller ones, the number of those incidents is too numerous to count. People are just curious about the nature of the Beijing authorities saying, a country that can mine soil from the moon and build aircraft carriers cannot guarantee the food safety of its citizens. Why do food safety problems keep cropping up in China? The answer is caused by the CCP system. Because the CCP's dignitaries and officials at all levels from top to bottom, even the Public Security Bureau and police stations, do not eat the same thing as ordinary people. They eat special foods of different grades. A picture circulated online showed the words Green Garden and General Office of the Central Military Commission on the green food box, and wish the leaders good health was respectively written in red on it. A farmer who specializes in growing special vegetables for a township government canteen in a certain place in China said, I have more than 2 acres of land in total and I supply vegetables to the township government canteen. Every time I invite experts from the city's Quality Inspection Bureau to do the inspection, pesticides must not exceed the standard. The main methods of pest control in vegetable fields are vinegar and white wine, and the hotter the weather, the more you need to use them, as this will be most effective. Sometimes I also use carbendazim. I always choose the carbendazim produced in Shanghai. It has high quality and a good effect. I dare not use other brands, in case it fails the test and might lose this business. Then the loss will outweigh the gain. Oh, you don't know, they are so strict. Once the test exceeded the standard. Because the vegetables were flooded by the rain, they could not be saved if fertilizer was not applied, so I had no choice but to use urea. As a result, all the vegetables were returned. Then I transferred those vegetables to the canteen of the disabled factory. Their standards are not as high as those of the township government. But to be honest, those vegetables are still much better than those sold on the market, even though the township government canteen won't accept them. This is just a township government canteen in China, and the requirements for vegetables are so high. What about the canteens of governments at all levels? What level of dishes do senior CCP officials eat? This is hard to imagine for the Chinese who have no choice but to eat all kinds of toxic food. That's all for today. If you enjoy our content, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with your friends. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time.